What's up, everybody? Welcome to Normieville.
Well, we call you normies.
So today we're going to talk about Michael Jordan, the owner of the Charlotte Hornets. Now, just a little quick history. This Charlotte Hornets is actually an expansion, I believe a new team. The original Charlotte Hornets ended up moving down to, I think, New Orleans, and they rebranded as the New Orleans Pelicans. This Charlotte Hornets is actually a new team since, I think, 2013 or something like that, 2004 maybe. Do your research on that. In any case, Michael Jordan acquired the majority stake of the Charlotte Hornets, I believe, in 2010 for, I think, $200 or $300 million. He is majority owner, and also, I believe, he was kind of pseudo the GM, getting talent off the draft and trades and things of that nature, which the Charlotte Hornets have always had kind of mediocre seasons, even though they do have history getting some legendary players. But it is what it is. If you're a fan of the Charlotte Hornets, you're probably a diehard fan because you live in North Carolina or you've been rocking with them since the team formed. Anyway, Michael Jordan, as per sources here, as you can see on ESPN, is ending his tenure as majority owner for the Charlotte Hornets, and it got a big old bag for it too, as you can see by the title. Sources: Michael Jordan agrees to sell Hornets stake for $3 billion. Oh yeah, Michael Jordan still getting that bread, still getting the shoes, and now he just got $3 billion off this team, made some money. For you, mind you, when you read the article, I think the article says he bought the team for, I think, $295 million, and he just sold it for $3 billion. Amazing, isn't it? I think she get another ring for that. In any case, let's read the article. Michael Jordan has agreed to sell his majority stake in the Charlotte Hornets to a group led by Gabe Plotkin and Rick Chanel for approximately $3 billion valuation. According to leaked sources, the transaction ends Jordan's 13-year run as majority owner. Chanel, a minority owner with the Atlanta Hawks, and Plotkin, a minority owner with the Hornets, will become the franchise governors once the NBA completes its vetting and approval process. Jordan will continue to oversee basketball operations through Thursday's NBA draft and the start of free agency on July the 1st. Once the sale is complete, Jordan will keep a minority stake and maintain a presence with the franchise. So he sells his majority stake for $3 billion, keeps a minority stake, which he'll still probably earn money off of, and he sells this guy that actually kind of part owns the Hawks too, and the minority owner with the Hornets. So one guy's gonna be essentially a part owner of two teams, and this other guy will possibly become a majority owner. This guy Plotkin here. But like I said, a good business move if you ask me. Jordan, a 6-time NBA champion and 5-time MVP, is largely considered to be the greatest player in the history of the game and has been the league's only black majority owner. Jordan paid $275 million for the majority stake of the franchise in 2010. So you can imagine in 2010 how much he is kind of flipped this. In 13 years, the team that was worth $275 million is now worth $3 billion. And like I said, when he bought it, I think, 13 years ago, the team was still fresh. Now it's got I guess longevity, if you will. He's paid in, he's got his equity in the team. Now he sells it. $3 billion. Wow. Jordan sold a significant minority stake to Plotkin, founder and chief investment officer of Melvin Capital, and Daniel Sundhem, founder of CIO of D1 Capital in 2020. And Sundhem is part of the group purchasing the Hornets, sources said. Schindel, co-president and private equity firm Clayton, Dublier, and Rice in New York, was part of a group including majority owner Tony Resler and Grant Hill that purchased the Hawks in 2015 for $850 million. After a 22-55 season riddled with injuries to most of the team's top players, the Hornets hold the number 2 pick in the draft. Well, Jordan will stay on to make sure that the team, I guess, gets through free agency. They get through the draft. And I guess at that point, he will have fulfilled his responsibilities and he will move on with his bag. I congratulate Michael Jordan for this move. You have to know when to cut your losses. Again, this team 27 and 55. This team's never really had that never had that good of a record. Michael Jordan is probably done with this responsibility. He's getting older. I'm sure he wants to move on and continue to play golf and have the baddies out there like you see on his arm all the time. But yeah, $3 billion. You like it, I love it. Anyway, I'm done talking about it. Thank you again for attending another episode of Normieville. Let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. This wonderful move by the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. Let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. You know me, I'm just a normie trying to bring the latest and greatest in news, sports, entertainment, and politics. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.